And is a story of actually two men. It is a story of the Telltale Heart. The Telltale Heart is a study of obsession, the like of which has never, ever been written with such absolute credence, power, and detail. Poe, of course, is the almost world expert at analyzing the human condition, the mind in all its strange complications and ramifications. Poe is almost like a psychic surgeon. He opens the brain. He reveals the demons crawling out. And it is a most fascinating mind. The Telltale Heart is a man who suffers from demons, if you like. So it's an appropriate metaphor to think that Poe is a kind of psychic surgeon, because the man in the Telltale Heart actually, for a few moments in his piece, becomes such a surgeon. First of all, he's analyzing himself. Then, when he gets his victim, he takes his victim to pieces in order to hide him, since this particular person caused him tremendous grief. The only way he could get rid of this grief was to kill him. He buries him under the floorboards. As the man was struggling in his death throes, the murderer, whom I play, heard his heart pounding. It's a particular feature in Poe that his protagonists, if you like, suffer from hypersensitive senses. Their hearing, their perception, eyesight, taste are extended far beyond our normal range. This could be a metaphor for Poe, if you like, that the society amongst which he lived were not appreciating his work enough and therefore didn't have his awareness. So getting to the nitty-gritty, the man kills his victim, buries him under the floorboards. The police arrive, having heard a shout, but he is very content because the body is now dead, and he has very well concealed it under the floor, washed out any stain, no blood spot whatsoever. As he is talking to the policeman, quite happily, he hears the beating of the heart under the floorboards, beating louder, louder. Of course, this is a manifestation of the disturbance of this man's mind. But there are many of us who imagine things that aren't there. We imagine all sorts of grievances, injustices, pains, jealousies. This is the Telltale Heart. It really speaks to all of us. The second one is a piece I wrote called Dog. About 20 years ago, or even longer, since I've been on this earth considerable decades, I was reading in the paper about this American dog that had been imported into our fair island of England, even Britain, if you like, if we can include Scotland, and Wales, and they imported the pit bull. Now, the pit bull, unleashed, was causing tremendous havoc, particularly on children. And I was outraged to keep reading in the paper about poor children with dozens of stitches, faces torn apart, bodies mangled. And so out of this came the idea of a man who possessed his pit bull, the dog, the beast, the savage. But what is this pit bull but really an extension of the man? The man, or the average Englishman, is a pit bull. He is a dog, a slavering beast, rampaging through the streets of Europe, causing havoc, drinking towns to death. Fortunately, this is only one section of society, but I chose to write about this man. The pit bull expresses the man. What animals we have are really extensions of ourselves. So being an extension of the man, as he is with his pit bull, he turns into the pit bull. So I play both the man and the dog. Thank you.